Okay, I think we're good. We have 256 hooligan solvent subset problems. Okay. And BPECA, solving problems. Dude, that's rough on those test cases. 2,000 test cases, almost 3,000. All right, anyways, so oh yeah, I remember this one. Counting zeros and ones. Do like 4, is it num and nums? Is it like answer 0, enumerate, if, what is this? Answer, it's like answer equals the max of answer and the at balance, like else is I. We check if we've seen it before and then we need to adjust the balance. So like if num is 1, balance equals 1, else balance minus equals 1, like that. So you have like some balance, and then some oh no, this thing isn't even, screen is not displaying. Okay, so you do this, and if the balance is 0, then it's like 1. Yeah, it's balance at I minus the balance. So it'd be like that, and that does it. Yeah. Cool, let's mark this one off and check it and do this one. So we had about 1, 3, 104. longest repeated character replacement. String S and K, you can choose any of the strings to change to any uppercase. I think this is like sliding window. So you do like A, and you can expand it because K is okay. And this one's okay. But this one's like weird. And B. And then you keep going. And then where we used all of ours. So then we just keep going until we get to the B. And we save it. And we keep going. I think that works. But like we'll see like what the current character. And then we'll say the answer. And then we'll need the current K use. Like that. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Well, you just use these, and then we'll just go and like iterate through. So we'll go like, okay, just keep expanding the right until we can't, or until if the K used is over. We'll just keep expanding right unless the K use is over. So like if then we'll set it to 0, we'll set left equal to, I guess like whenever it's not the current character. Then we'd also have to do this. Okay, so it'd be something like this. This might be duplicate though, it might be kind of weird. Might be kind of weird. And then we'll just do the same thing of expanding the right. I think. So like current char will then be s at left. And then we'll just do right plus equals 1. Okay, if k current use greater than equal to k use sets resets, and then the other one is like if it's if the current right is char, then we expand right. We would also have to have right equal to left. If it's not equal to char. And then at every iteration, we do this, and then answer equals max of answer right minus left, and like return answer. Like something like this. Something like this. Where we keep going, expand, start with it like here. So they're both at 1. Should be +1, I think. I think this is fine. An infinite loop. Or maybe it's like and or because if the right ever leaves, then we're also done. What is it stuck on? What is it stuck on? It's looping, the right one's looping. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I'm not actually sure. We're always moving, always advancing the right. But the left. Is it in 3? Honestly should kick out. But I can't tell which case this is actually for. Yeah. 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 should just go to the end. Doesn't make any sense. And it takes so long. I don't know what did I do wrong with this iterations. While left. Left is current character. Left. Dude, it literally makes no sense. Yeah, there's something here. And I don't even think it's like, is it even resetting the... We have to reset the K, then we have to move the left. Oh, but it's not left, it's S at left. Oh, cringe. Cringe. It's S at left. And that's why. It's S at left. Love it. Love the mistakes. How do you put the case on here? Reset cases. Okay, cool. Now we're failing this one. It's another issue. So let's try it out. And get stuck on 3, even though right goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have AA, just fine. AA again, fine. And then AAB, which works. And then we hit, go with B, and then A. Oh, but we missed the count thing here too, right? Might have missed that, and then current char should be fine, but this is becoming left +1 immediately. Which is probably fine, actually. Then we do B, then we have the A, but the A triggers the current one. Then we do B, and then B. I think it just needs to be after. I think it just needs to be after this. Maybe even after everything. Because it checked it too early. Nope. Like here. Yeah, but now this one works, but the other one doesn't. Okay, we're almost there. Maybe in both places. So here we do B. AB. says BA, then it hits 1. And then once it says 1, it's like, oh, well, okay, we used all of them. But we actually get one more. We actually get one more. Do BB. Then we'll go to BA. Then it hits. And immediately hit triggers. And immediately, oh my god, how did I mess this logic up? I actually haven't been doing that problem for that long though, surprisingly. But okay, let's see, we start here, A, then we're like, okay, well there's one mismatch, then we go A, and we're like, oh, okay, well here's another mismatch. And because of that, we'll just save, like whatever we're at. And then carry on. For this, we'll do A, B, A, and then we'll exit. So do A, B. Don't want to transfer yet. Not yet. Okay, so then here we'll do A, B goes down, A, B goes down to 0, but then we break out. I don't think we ever end up seeing it. Really? A, B, A, B. 0, 4. Oh, because it's not 5. Okay, cool. Just right minus left. I think this should be fine. I hope it's fine. Hope it works. Looks like it's not AAA. We should do A, and then it should break out. And then we should, oh, but K is 0. It's a super weird case. The K is 0 case. I could do like if K is equal to 0. And then just like copy this code. Which I think is fine. And then just like copy this code. And then just like completely remove this. Maybe we just keep going. So we're like, oh, okay, what's the same? What's the same? What's the same? It's like, oh, well, it's not the same. Then keep finding it. So expand, expand, expand. And if you can't anymore, like in AAAB, then we'll get AAB. AAB. And once we see the B, we do like we say like, oh, okay, that's bad. Make left B, and then we need to change the current char. Like that. And that'll do it. I think this works for that case. Maybe not, because this thing has taken a while. Yeah, it'll take a while. AA. There's some mistake. Because I would get AA, and then I would try here, AA, or BB, CC, DD. I did it wrong. I don't, okay, whatever, I think we're at time. Sliding window, binary search. Sliding window fast. few pointers and process for coding interviews. Problem summary for clarifications. So what is this one? What is this case? What is this case? What is this case? Things I should have done during my interview. Was written out. Stupid cases. Oh god. Oh. Scan. Store the frequency. Nobody did it like my way. No. Dang, that's so rough. How do you come up with these? How long have you been practicing? 2019. He is a 1%er. The Guardian, 1%. Oh, and he has a YouTube channel. Wow. Weekly contests. So for end, S at end. This one is probably similar to what I was doing. While like right minus left, but I don't have this char count thing. Didn't use a char count. Unless this is like the current K used. Then yeah, I kind of did that. Oh boy. I'm exhausted after doing that interview yesterday. Okay, this one, cause I don't even feel like doing these, but I mean, this one I'm gonna have to come back to because I was not able to solve it. Which is kind of surprising. I almost had it, like, same idea, but fortunately, no. I'm gonna skip and do jump game because I've done this one before, and then I think I'm just gonna stop streaming. Oh, is it not letting me click anymore? No, just it crashed. Yeah, no, nothing. Okay, nice. So jump game, you're given an integer array nums. I can't click anything. First index. Represents the maximum jump. Alright, so this one I think is that I think I have like a DP array. And oh, it's not even letting me type. Okay, cool. I think I had a DP array and it was like false, false. So I was like for 2, 3, 1, 1, 4. It was like you start from the back and you're like, okay, true. And then you go 4 steps back. Right, so for all the arrays you say like true or something like that. It's like something like that. Initially positioned at the first index of each element. If your maximum jump length. So this one is like the max that you can go. This one is like the max you can go. So I think it's like 3, 1. and like the 3 and the 1 can take you to certain places. So you say like, okay, the 2 can take me, 2 steps ahead. So it's like, okay, cool. So I can go here and I can go here. And then we say, okay, the 3 can take us like 3 steps ahead. So we go here, here, and here. And because this last one is true, then we know we're good. Same with this one. It's like this 3, 2, 1, 0, 4. Wait, we say, okay, well, we can go here, 3 steps, here. Can you solve longest palindromic substring next if you haven't solved it? I think I did solve that one. I did solve this one like a week ago. Yeah, it's kind of low. Yeah, I was like trying to like drown out like the background noise. Thanks, Lego Logic 16. And what is up? Yeah, I saw this one like a week ago. Unfortunately, I don't really know. I don't fully understand, I guess, like the DP solution for it. But let me see. Like I can go over it for you though. But for jump game, I think you, just jump like 3 steps forward. So you're like true, true, like true. And then you just iterate over all of these 2. Maybe, that might be too slow. I think I remember that you could go backwards through this. So you could say like, can 0 get to it? And it's like, no. And then can 1 get to it? It's something like combining, like, can you reach, it's like, can you reach 4? Okay, like we start there, yes, but then can we reach 4? Like, yeah, we can because it's 1. And then can we reach any of these that we've already done? I think that's like the going backwards through it. So I think that's the solution. You have to start iterating backwards and then check if the what does that look like? If the previous one is true, then you set it to true, and then you check, is the previous one true? You set it to true, but it's not even the previous ones, just any of the ones that were in steps ahead. This one were any of the ones in steps ahead, true. I think. So this looks something like a DP array times length of nums. Or nums that enumerate. And this one shouldn't take me too long. I should have this probably done in like the next 10 minutes, I think, maybe. So then we'll do like DP at, and actually I messed up with this. Length of nums -1, -1, -1, go backwards. Okay, and then we'll just see DP at I, let's see, whoops. DP at -1 is true. And then we just maybe need to do some balance checks, but like DP at I equals nums at I. And we just go through all of them. So DP at I is equal to DP at I plus J. Not return true. This one is equal to true. Okay, so this one I think we just check the boundary, so we just say okay is I plus j out of bounds. And if this one is true, it has to be less than the length of numbers. And so what we'll get here is we'll get the number. So we'll say like 1, and then we'll check, okay, is 1 able to reach any of these positives? Yeah. And then for this 3, we'll say, okay, is 3 able to reach any of these trues? And then if it is, then we just break because we have our answer. And then return dp at 0, which is going to be if we can reach it from the first index. I think that's it. Yeah. For value in range value, it should be range value plus 1. And that does it. So yeah, this is the solution to this jump game one, I believe. Cool. Very slow though, probably because of this for loop. You are smart, bro. I mean, not super smart. I think I've just solved this one. I don't know when the last time I solved this was. September 2023. But yeah, it's just like kind of remembering it. And then like 2022, like this was me like doing it. I was also probably streaming this too, honestly, in January 15th. But just failing at it. And then like, okay, getting like the trick, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Let's see. So I want to see like what does the good solution look like? Because mine was not good the earliest. So this one I looped backwards and then I skipped the ending one and then I just checked it once. That's kind of weird. Kind of weird. I'd have to look at it like more in depth, I think. I think that like with here it works because I wish I could like change the sensitivity of my mic a lot, but I guess we're just kind of stuck with this for now. But I'm gonna, I'll crank it down. I don't know. Okay, anyways, I guess I'm gonna go over the palindromic substring one and then that'll be it. And then maybe look at this one off stream and maybe look at like system design stuff. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, so Lego Logic 16. Okay, so you said check out longest palindromic substring, right? So let's check it out. How have you been interviewing? Yeah, I had an interview yesterday with DoorDash. It was like a phone screen. And I guess now I'm going to just be looking for more interviews, like trying to get more. Well, I mean, we'll see what happens. And hopefully I'll get a job. And then my goal is to get a job and then like get like a better like streaming setup. And, like work during the day and just kind of like invest into like a YouTube channel / like social media, streaming, whatever, like setup. But I don't think. I mean, I might have made mistakes on the interview. I didn't ask like clarifying questions at the start, so like I don't think I would have. I don't think I got it. Yeah, particularly in this job market, like I think interviews are actually harder. The bar for like a good interview is definitely like larger. Um, that said, like I mean, I think it's possible to get interviews if you can get referrals, um, apply a lot, and like I guess annoy managers. But like basically, you have to like work harder. I noticed recruiters are getting dumber. What do you mean by that? I guess like what did you notice? I've noticed there's more ghosting. I feel like recruiters have like a lot of talent, so like they don't care too much just about the process. I don't know. Like I feel like they think that they have like a lot of candidates or something, and so because of that, like they just don't care. Well, not dumber, but annoying and irrelevant. Yeah, what do you mean by like annoying and irrelevant? I guess like what happened that made you think that? I but also like I don't know for and I can't really look on LinkedIn, can I? But yeah, I mean my general impression like I because I interviewed with like two startups and they've been like kind of just uh like just unorganized. Like they'll just like straight up ghost you. That's the only thing that I've experienced really. And then I think interviews are harder. The bar is higher. Um, they ask unrelated questions. I don't know. In my experience, normally what happens is like you have like a recruiter like screening, and then they'll just ask you like, what technology have you used, and what things are you working on? What things have you worked on? And then like, do you have work? Do you have work authorization in the United States? It's like typically like 4 questions, and then it's like a 15-minute interview. So I haven't really experienced that, but yeah, that's my experience with interviewing. It's just that it's like more ghosting, higher requirements for entering for passing interview. What used to pass, what you could pass in the past, does not work now, and yeah, I think that's it. Anyways, okay, so palindromic substring, cool. So there's multiple solutions to this. There is a recursive solution. I think it's because uh, like you do like a depth first search and break through like every single combination, and then you like add like a memoization to that. Maybe I don't know that solution though, and I haven't tried it. But the solution I do know is starting from the center. So you'll have like BAB. What is it? BA80. Yeah. And so what you do is you just check in the center which one is like a palindrome. So like normally you would check palindromes, you would just like reverse the string or whatever. So you would say like, or you would start from the outside and then like go inward on both sides. So you like go here and then go here. Yeah, that's a normal way in, but that one doesn't work for this problem, a longest palindromic substring. So what you can do is check the middle first and then check outwards. And that ends up being faster. That'll get you like, if it's not a palindrome, I think faster. Because the brute force way of doing this problem is that you just say like, oh, okay, is BA a palindrome? Is B a palindrome? Is BA a palindrome? Is BAB a palindrome? And then you're just checking constantly, but that's like way too slow. And then you also have to check like this one, this one, this one. Or you just check, okay, is B a palindrome? And then your process of checking if it's a palindrome is just checking like the left and then the right. LMAO, that was me. Yeah, I mean, that was me too. I don't think I could solve this problem. Like I'd solved this, like a week ago. And I could not get it. And then I had to like wait a day. So I couldn't solve it. And then I looked at the solution, waited a day, and then and then like coded it. But yeah, so instead of doing that, like, yeah, you can just check if it's a palindrome by like going through, okay, is B a palindrome? Let's check it. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, we immediately know. Is A a palindrome? Yeah, it is. Right, and then again, is this one a palindrome? And we kind of just keep expanding out until we get that. And then, yeah, we go here and whatever. Oh man, I never charged my camera. That's unfortunate, but it's whatever. So the other, like the kind of problem with this one though is that like it's weird because there's another case where like you can have something like this one, like A, B, B, A. Let's see like this. Well, now we have like two characters, and so we also have to check like the even case. Like, what if you have two characters that are next to each other, and then you check outside? Yeah. So you kind of have to you check for both of those. Is it an odd? Like, is it odd, or are there two pairs that are the same? And then we can do our same process. And yeah, I think that's the problem, and that's the solution. So like the code for that, I'm not gonna code it out because it's actually quite long, I think. And I also like didn't optimally do this really. But like yeah, like we're just looping through and checking every character. Because we're going to be checking it. We're going to say, okay, is this a palindrome? Is this one a palindrome? Is this one a palindrome? And then when we hit every character, we're expanding outwards every time until we can't get one. So loop through everyone, set the left, set the right, set the middle, right? And then we're checking -1, we're checking +1, yeah. And then we keep expanding outwards. And then this one's going to be like building our final string, right? So like while they're not out of bounds, while they are the same, we just build it and then expand. And so this is the odd case. And the even case is just that like we're taking two characters that are the same and we like, put them together, and then we just do the same process really. Where we just keep expanding, right? It's like literally the same code actually, except actually no, it is the same code. I could turn this into a function. It's the same code as this while loop, and then we compare lengths to the answer. Now that's it. Like this one is actually suboptimal. There's another trick you can do, is that you notice that like I'm storing strings, which is really annoying to like have to constantly like append to. Like because every time in Python you have to delete the entire string, and then you have to like kind of make a new string. And so what you could just do is just keep track of like the positions. Like you use a map and you keep track of the positions of the characters. So you know that like, okay, from this position 1 to position 4 is our answer. And then you just say like, oh well, from position 3 or whatever, 2 and 3 is our answer. So like instead of actually deleting strings, you end up doing that. I guess, yeah, anyways, that's like just another thing. But like this is pretty straightforward. I hate that I need to stop saying that. It's pretty straightforward, but like the idea behind it, it's not too bad. And let me see. So yeah, this is the odd case. I just want to go through. Okay, so if I is less than -1, just to make sure we don't go out of bounds, and then we just check, are the characters in the middle the same? Is the middle character we're doing the same as the next one that's next to it? And if it is, then we can check a middle or an even case. Yeah, but that's it. And then I can submit it too for proof that I am not lying, and it works. Pog on a log. Lego Logic 16. Yeah, thanks for the question. Thanks for the question. Okay, so mark jump game is done. And then I'm going to stop streaming just because, like I said, I'm also tired. Any tips for learning DP? Honestly, I don't even know DP. I am, you're probably like right there with me, honestly. I've done DP problems, like the jump game one. There's like one thing I've noticed. I wish I might turn my camera on. I don't know how ugly it's gonna be. I don't know how ugly it's gonna be. Well, it's not bad with the Mac, the little Mac screen. So DP I just memoize. Yeah, there's like one trick I learned that like you can actually hardcore get through like so much DP by just knowing recursion and then using backtracking. Like I've solved maybe 7 DP problems, and like out of the 5 of them, I just literally just did a recursive solution, and then I like slapped on. What language do you program in? Do you program in Python? Is it this one? No, it's not this one. Yeah, program in Python. I was trying to find it. Okay, I don't think I can. I'm trying to go to the exact problem to like just to show you this. But so like this one was like weird. So it's like painting houses, and you're supposed to like basically create like some branches. Actually, if you have LinkedIn Premium, I would actually very much recommend reading this. It's a very good like, primer into the idea of memoization and just DP in general. But anyways, okay, to answer your question, there are a lot of problems that can be solved just by like creating branches like this and doing like a top-down recursive, type thing, and then you just slap on like a LRU cache at the top. So here was like a problem. I knew I could solve it by like brute force, like DP or brute force recursion. But I knew it wouldn't be fast enough because of the constraints, but I can just like make my parameters as small as I possibly can, and then write up the recursive solution, and then just put that there. And then like, so now you're like DP. And then there's another one too. There's so many like famous ones, but this is called like the process of, I think, building the recursion is called top-down dynamic programming. And, just the cache is like saving every result. But I would start there, I think, because that was kind of like, that one's kind of huge to me, like, because I can solve like so many DP problems now. I can solve word break. There's probably just like so many more that I haven't seen that I can solve by just doing recursive, because I just know recursion. Yeah, I guess that would be my suggestion. Know how to do recursion, and then add the cache. And then the second part is like, I'm kind of learning it together with you. So fortunately I can't really offer anything, but here's another problem too, like word break, where I just do a DP solution. I break everything up. Should I start with trees to learn recursion better? I think, I'm not sure, honestly. Let me see what, there's a person here. He has like a free like roadmap. And right, he says like binary search, like you start with arrays, do pointers and stacks, do trees, and then you do recursion, like depth first search. Yeah, I personally, like, I think when I was in college, I don't remember how they had us do it in college actually, but I think either or is fine. But I guess do trees. I guess listen to him and do trees, and then do backtracking. But his kind of thing is that like, this is why like he structures it this way, because he's like, okay, well, you can't do DP without knowing how to do recursion. Like, you'll just get screwed. If you don't know what recursion is, there's no hope of you even being able to write this. And then just put on top of that, yeah. But overall, like, I guess at the end of the day, it just comes down to practice, though. Like, it's seeing like doing like one of these problem sets, like one of these really long ones or whatever. Like you could do this one, you could do like the Leetcode one, but as long as you like do all the problems, you'll like passively start learning, I think. But yeah, that's what I would recommend for doing DP. But yeah, coin change is another one too. Time to grind. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. No problem. Good luck. Hopefully, I'm guessing I'm guessing you're trying to interview too, but yeah, good luck. You have to rest. Yeah. Dude, I am tired. I don't know why, because I get like anxiety after. So like before the interview, I get like very nervous. So like the entire day, I'm just like suffering. And then I do the interview and it's like fine, like I don't notice anything. But then it just takes a lot out of you. Yeah, it takes a lot out of you. Yeah. You have an interview coming up? Nope. That's it. That's it. Thanks. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pass the DoorDash one that I just did like yesterday. But I think I should have. I realized that like you can go on like Blind or other stuff, and there's people who actually want to refer people. So you can just like make a post and say like, oh hey, can anybody refer me? And you can get referrals, and then like your name kind of goes to the top of the stack of like an interviewer. So that helps out a lot for getting interviews. So I did that. I think that'll increase my odds a lot. I just need someone to interview me though. Yeah, I just need someone to interview me. Let's see. Coin change is another classic DP problem too. And again, it's using the same idea where like you just break everything up into like recursive steps. And then at the end you can add like a thing to it. There's also like bottom up DP, but that is like the forbidden arts for me, and I have to learn that. But like the recursive thing I can do, and then just do memoization. Also I wanted to show you, I did want to show you this real quick though, like this paint house editorial was, because I really liked it, because this guy put so much work into this. You won't see anybody who draws this many diagrams. It's so crazy. Like look, here's the entire structure of like this for like a problem. You go here, okay, we know which pathway to go. I'm not from US, but I think we have the same market situation. Maybe yours is harder. I don't know. Wait, I think I remember, did you tell me, because I have like several people, and I think there's Leetcode and then Lego Logic, and I don't know if I'm confusing the two. But I remember one person told me they're from Taiwan. I don't know if that's you. It might be you. Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember. Taiwan, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's worse, but and there's nothing we can really control. Like the only thing you can do is just keep practicing, keep solving, keep applying, and that's where I'm at. But I have faith that like it'll work, because like this is the one thing that they're gonna judge you on, and then like your code quality and behavioral stuff. But I want to show you. Which one is it? I guess it's... I actually remember you can't actually see anything on it, so it's kind of pointless. But like, basically what happens is you create like the whole like tree of all possibilities using depth first search, recursion, and then you notice that like, okay, well, green and red are like the same here, green and red are the same here, and so you can just like X those out, and then because you like cross those out, you can remove it like from other layers of the tree, and it just ends up saving like a lot of computation. But anyway, that's kind of my bad. That's kind of a bad explanation. This whole article is way better, but Yeah. It helps. It helps. But yeah, I would start with the recursion and then do that. And I know I've seen that in college. Yeah. Okay, cool. Nice. Nice, nice. Forgot the term. Trying to see which companies are hiring. Anyways, all right. You don't like small companies? I don't care too much. I think that is like, what the heck? I feel like the difference in quality of these cameras is not that big. Okay, anyways, no, but like I have like, I guess, several goals. So one is that I think that if I'm at a big company, like I'll have like, smarter engineers and I can like grow as a developer like better. And two, actually two, and I guess this is like probably the bigger one is like the pay. I think it's gonna be hard to find a small company that can also pay the same amount as a big company. So that's another one. And then I also think like small companies too are kind of like a messy, like there's a reason that small companies stay small, and it's because like they just don't have the skills. Like everything's just kind of weird inside of them. Yeah, but probably my bigger thing into, and like, so like I could return. I'm pretty sure I could have my job back at Citibank. That's where I used to work. But like I don't want to because I'm not going to grow that much as an engineer there, and I'm also not going to make as much money as I would. So there's that, and then like there's like a third aspect too, which is that like you kind of get more respect when you have like Google on your name. So like if I were Google engineer, suddenly everything that I say, all of the advice that I say, and give out, like people are more likely to listen to. So I can just help more people by doing that. So that's really the point, is just to like, yeah, get to like a high level, and then like I'll have like more influence, I guess, so to speak, and I can just help more people with doing that, because yeah, they're just more likely to listen to me. Yeah, I like the mindset. Yeah, because honestly, I was thinking too, and like I don't do too much. Like I don't even have like I have like basically everything that I would want in life. Like I don't need like a fancy car. I don't need to buy a house. I don't care about any of that. So there's no real point in like making more money. I guess that's kind of like one thing that I realized. But then the second thing I realized is that I like just talking to people. I like helping people, and I want to help people. Um, and so like I guess I'm kind of like structuring my life in a way that I can just do that. But I mean, I could just, I'm like so okay like just right now. Right now I'm in like Colombia, and uh, it's small, but like I mean it's just like more peaceful. I don't know. Like there's not, I don't know. It's kind of weird, but like I feel like probably more free just because like I don't have any like I don't know. It's kind of weird. So would you take reasonable pay with smart teammates? Um, like as it stands now, as it stands now, uh, let me see. Like I don't. I feel like my skills. Like if I mean the only difference is like I could just move to the United States, and then the only difference is I have to do Leetcode, and I'm okay doing Leetcode. Like I don't hate it, and I don't hate like studying for system design, and like but like if there was a company that was like really small or whatever, some startup, and they want to pay for like an engineer who has that, like I would totally work for them. So if there's an engineer that can pay me like this amount for like any startup or whatever, if there's some startup, but the problem is most startups cannot do this because they don't have enough money, they don't have any investors. They're trying to get like as much, I guess, as little work as they can, as much work as they can for as little pay as possible. Yeah, so it's just really unlikely, but it could happen. I don't know. I think in like 5 years, I'm gonna try doing my own startup. And yeah, but for me right now, I think this feels like this is like my target, I guess, because I feel like I can pass the interview, and I have like, I don't know, the experience. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe. Yeah, in Taiwan, that's insane. This website's really good for this one's really good for knowing how much people make, right? So like these are like the pays for Taiwan, and then say it's like mid. Yeah, but like Google in Taiwan is paying 100K. It's like speed run to retirement. Yeah, but even this, I know even like 100K in Taiwan. I know that because again, I'm living in Colombia. I know that like what the cost of living in Taiwan's got to be like $2,000 a month is like super well. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like Taiwan's cost of living is like really similar to Colombia's, where like $2,000 a month is like really good. Yeah. I didn't even choose the city though. Oof. I feel like it went higher. Yeah, no, like, but like $2,000 a month is like crazy in Taiwan. I know that. And then this person's making like 7,000, like $7,000 a month. Like you can have like your own personal cleaner. You can have like your food delivered to you every day. Like it's like good. Like you don't really need any more. But yeah, anyways, all that to say that yeah, the U.S. salaries are way higher for sure. Like if you're trying to make as much money as possible, like move to the U.S. Like get like go to school in the United States, and then get a job there. Go to school to get like a visa, and then yeah. But yeah, the cost of living is crazy. But then you have to leave your family for like 6 years or whatever. No family. No family. Did you do that route? No, I'm from the U.S. I'm born and raised there. So I haven't left really anybody. I left because I wanted to travel, so I went to this city. I went to this city just because I just wanted to travel. So like I stopped working for like a year, which is probably something most people would not want to do. But like, wait, where are you now? In this country, or not this country, this city. Manizales. It's like a. Oh, you have a year gap too. Nice. Yeah, this is like the city. It's pretty cool. And Gen Z things. True. Yeah, yeah, but no, but you can make like, yeah, the cost of living here is like maybe $1,000 a month or something. Like you can get by less, but super cheap too. Super cheap compared to the U.S. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of my friends do not do that. They just kind of like just stack it up. But anyways, that's my perspective at least. We'll see how it goes. That's my goal. Just got to keep lead coding though, and then we'll see what happens. You're gonna be king if you make money like that. Yeah, there's a lot of and live in a cheap country. Yeah, yeah, because like that's like an option too. Is that you get like a remote job, like for a U.S. company. So like I know there's startups too that actually do that because like they want to pay somebody. So I think you could work for or find a startup that'll pay you $100K a year, like $100,000, and you can work remote. I think that's possible, but like again, it's kind of I don't know. I feel like it's kind of harder to find them. Tech market's just kind of messed up right now, but yeah. Anyways, okay, so yeah, it goes crazy. But like again, too, is that one thing is that I notice is like, okay, well, what are you gonna do with all like? I guess one question that I ask myself is like, what am I gonna do with all the money? And like just saving it in like the S&P 500. I don't. It doesn't interest me too much, but anyways, I'm kind of getting distracted. I'm talking about. I think I'm rambling, but spoil your family. Yeah. Yeah. Spoil your family. True. I didn't realize, but there's a lot of. Am I not into cars? Nope, not really. If I move to the U.S. or I guess when I move to the U.S. and like when I get a new job and I go to like San Francisco or New York, I'm not gonna have a car. Like I mean, if I go to New York, I'm not gonna have a car. If I go to San Francisco, I will get a car. And I think it'll be a Tesla. I think, or it'll be electric vehicle, for sure. But that's about it. That's just because I think electric cars are cool, but I don't know anything, and I have no plans of buying a fancy house. I have no plans of buying a fancy house or buying a Ferrari or something. Like maybe I would lease a fancy car, but I just need like my computer, my gym, and probably like traveling. Maybe. Not sure how much traveling I want to do though. But I'm like super, yeah, I'm like super just frugal, I guess. Minimalist is the word. I'm minimalist. I don't need a lot. Do you think hitting the gym helps mentally? Yeah, I think so. Have you I've been kind of like getting into more like meditations type stuff. And I think that like the gym kind of has like some meditation stuff. Like uh like I guess in the sense of like being alone just like with yourself and like with your own thoughts as opposed to like always being on TikTok, always like consuming some kind of content. Yeah. Like I think that part of it is probably like mentally like helpful, but also like the act of fitness too helps for sure. Like I think there's a lot of studies that show that like exercise like is good for your mind. Like it helps with stress, helps with I guess thinking faster probably. Yeah, but I also think there's like an aspect of like meditation where you're just like alone with yourself, not on TikTok, not on YouTube, and then you get like benefits from that. Bro, TikTok made me have a short attention span. Yeah, I should be playing I should be playing the, what is it, Minecraft parkour. I gotta play the Minecraft parkour. This is what I should be doing. Just have this like just on the background while I'm talking. The good old days. Onto the craft, bro. The first time I found that that Minecraft was like a thing, that was like so crazy because there was no game like Minecraft when Minecraft came out. Like digging for things, being able to build houses. Like I see back in the alpha, you would spawn like sometimes in just darkness, and you'd have to like punch the dirt to like get yourself out. Yeah, that was crazy. All right, I think that's it though. Yeah, this is a goat game. Yeah, for sure. Also, your English is very good. English is very good. You type well. All right, yeah. But that is all. All right, thanks for watching. Yeah, thanks for the questions. It helps me a lot too, like when people are asking me questions. And yeah, cool. Thanks. See ya. Good luck in the interviews. And bye. And good luck.